Hello and welcome to another audio analysis. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at the track Trigger by the Swedish rock band Smash Into Pieces. This is the latest track to be released from their upcoming studio album Ghost Code, which is due to release on April 12th and does serve as the follow-up to their 2022 album Disconnect and continues to see them build on their cinematic universe they have built for themselves, all revolving around their drummer Apoc, who is almost the main character in their story, in their lore. He is the Apocalypse DJ, and we've seen this development happening over time. They had the Arcadia era where things got very electronic, then they had Disconnect where they managed to remove themselves from that Arcadia, and with recent videos we've really been seeing the introduction of this new female character, this Ghost Code almost, that's dragging them potentially back to Arcadia. So it's really interesting to see how they're kind of being pulled back in and really just showing us how they're building this story into their music, and they've been doing that with some of the tracks they have been releasing over the past few months, all in the build up towards this next album. And this year the band will also be once again competing in Melody Festivalen, which is the Swedish kind of competition to get into Eurovision. They released 6 Feet Under last year. It came very, very close, but it was ousted by Loreen. But for a rock track to come third, I think they came, was certainly very, very impressive. And they were really able to gain a lot of fans and really show their prominence as a rock band for their very cinematic style. So hopefully they can go one step further this year and manage to actually make an appearance at Eurovision. For now though, will this song be packing explosive rounds or hollow points? Let's take a look at exactly how it sounds.
You can be the glow in my dark, speeding up the beat on my heart. Can you feel me now? Never been so ready to go, waiting for a hell of a show, aiming for a headshot, going non-stop, faster than sound, higher ground. My drink could blow any minute. I need to know if you're in it. Spin me around, make it loud. I want to fly like a bullet. You take me high if you pull it. Would you be my trigger? Boom boom. Would you be my trigger? Boom boom. Would you be my trigger? Boom boom. You take me high if you pull it. Would you be my trigger?
Okay, already we can see them sticking with that very melodic rock sound that really comes through in so much of their music. They really are helped by just the power that comes from the drums, and certainly from Chris Adams' very gravelly voice as well that comes through. He's able to also kind of bend into some of those higher notes. It really makes it a lot more anthemic and a lot easier to get involved, especially with these kind of simplified post-chorus, would you be my trigger, and that boom boom. I like that almost double tap that we've got really coming in, like an explosive shotgun or something like that. It really just kind of blasts itself into your head and really is quite memorable because it's so simple, and it's something we don't often see used in choruses at all, that sound, or certainly almost in that double tap styling. So I really do like that. Also the opening with would you be my trigger, so it fits in on a couple of different ways, because we've seen on one of the previous tracks that we have seen Apoc almost become a little bit corrupted by this Ghost Code. So he is this explosive weapon almost. We're going into the Terminator levels of the Matrix and stuff pretty much with the stylings that we do see, but he's almost like this explosive weapon, and this Ghost Code character is almost pulling the trigger. But it's also referencing to real life as well. The idea that maybe you've got a lot of action you want to take, but you need somebody to kind of help you uncover all that. Someone to either not control you necessarily, but to also unlock your potential or tell the best of it. You can be the glow in the dark, speeding up the beat of my heart. Can you feel me now? So you can really feel it's all this essential idea of looking for someone that really complements you and enables you to do so much more, because you're a little bit lifeless without having that. So never miss, I'm ready to go, waiting for a hell of a show, aiming for a headshot, going on. So kind of just really mixing in some very typical things that we do see assigned with the use of guns and things like that. The idea of aiming for a headshot, aiming for a critical point, looking for something critical, and just going non-stop, just looking to hit the target first time every single time. Faster than sound, higher ground. My dream could blow any minute. I need to know if you're in it. So you can really see this idea of this dreaming about this person, the person that you want to maybe envelop into your life, that you're hoping you can kind of build something with. So I like how it's kind of has this global appeal, but also fits in very well with the cinematic stylings that we have seen from the universe they built themselves.
I was turning into a ghost, trying to save the world on my own. So bring me back to life. Never been so ready to go, waiting for a hell of a show, aiming for a headshot, going non-stop, faster than sound. you be my trigger? Boom, boom. Would you be my trigger? Boom, boom. Would you be my trigger? Boom, boom. You take me high if you pull it. Would you be my trigger? You can be the glow in my dark, speeding up the beat of my heart. I was trying to virtually feel, now I'm turning to something real. Aiming for a headshot, going non-stop like a lonely gun. Faster than sound, high and ground. My drink could blow in a minute. I need to know if you're in it. Spin me around, make it loud. I want to fly like a bullet. You take me high if you pull it. Would you be my trigger? Boom, boom. Would you be my trigger? Boom, boom. Would you be my trigger? Boom, boom. You take me high if you pull it. Would you be my trigger? Would you be my trigger? Boom, boom. Would you be my trigger? You take me high if you pull it. Would you be my trigger?
Okay, it looks like we're seeing the story continue to build. We're definitely going to like Terminator levels of thing here. We're going to see APOC and this character really hitting and imagining a big boiling point at the crescendo of this arc of the story. They keep intertwining, they keep meeting, but we've not really seen a big battle between the two. Maybe that won't happen, but it does certainly seem like they're trying to work on opposite ends and constantly opposing each other. So I'm really curious to see where the story will continue to go. But in terms of the music, I like how it really fits in with the theme that we are seeing from this track. We're really seeing these ideas coming through of APOC being the one pulling the trigger, this bullet almost in Arcadia that is really able to have a heavy amount of impact. So we see that with him, the kind of building of this erection of this new building, that they're kind of referencing back to other points from the band's history. So I really like the way they're including a lot of this, and again it just adds an extra element to a lot of their music because it gives them something to bend their style around. We saw it with the actual Arcadia album, them going for something more electronic, and they could get away with it because they built the world for it. So it really helps to show the enablement of their music, and they continue to do that with this. I think my favourite part from this track is actually just that post-chorus. It stands out because it's so simple, but just that boom boom just interlaced with would you be my trigger. So it's really easy to kind of envisage this idea of somebody being the one to pull the trigger to enable you to do certain things, to be your glow in the dark, speed up the beat of your heart. And I was trying to virtually feel no one turn into something real. So almost this idea that you can feel quite hollow at times. You feel like your own ghost code, you feel like you're missing something, and you're looking for that other person maybe to be the one that is able to complete you, to make your kind of virtuality become into a reality. So I really like a lot of the ways they included a lot of those ideas in the lyrics and the musical style as well. Just something very cinematic, something very melodic as well, which we have seen with a lot of the tracks from this upcoming album that we have got to hear so far, and it'll be interesting to see where this story does end. So that will be everything for today's video, but as always, feel free to tell me your thoughts about this track in the comments section below. Is it your favourite from Ghost Code so far, or did one of the others grab your attention more? I would certainly love to know your thoughts. Also, if you'd like to see more Smash Into Pieces content, I have covered some of their previous music and albums in previous videos, so you can find a link to those in the description of this video. And if you'd like to see more content like this, then please do feel free to subscribe, and I will see you in the next Dojo analysis.